All right, guys. Thank you for tuning back in for another weekly update with Peyton Polychrones, Richard Bridges here. And we wanted to just check in and see how everybody's surviving quarantine, our new stay-at-home orders, and just how you're basically getting on with everything that's going on currently in our new normal, our new environment. And I just wanted to check in on a positive note because a way that my wife and I decided that we're going to stay sane this week is we'd like to introduce you guys to the newest members of the Bridges family. This is Chickpea. I have lost my mind. And this is Petrie, his older brother, who is sister, brother. We're not entirely sure, but this is the madness that we have resorted to keep ourselves sane. So that's what's new for us. Peyton, how about you guys?
Well, it's been busy. We're on day 22 of observing a stay-at-home as much as possible order. But yesterday we did ratify a contract with Colleen Kelly, one of our clients. Very excited about that. Yeah.
Congratulations.
That one was down in Stafford. We not only found a great house, but it was non-competitive, and we got some closing cost assistance for her. So really positives for her. And then we had a closing today at 11 a.m. Jimmy Medina and his wife Rocio closed on a beautiful home in Woodbridge. And congratulations to them as well.
Medina family.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, it's a hell of a house too. I got to be honest, it is beautiful, really. So awesome, very excited for that. We also did select from our 280 plus new followers on our Facebook page. Recent birthday guy, Sean Barrett and his wife Lauren won our gift card for likes. So thank you very much. Congratulations to them. We did, yeah, right. And we did talk about it. I think that we're going to push off the hashtag gift card announcement until next week, give folks a little bit more time to put their photos up there and then maybe share a few more of our own as well. Feel free to also share those on Instagram. Again, that's hashtag BP Quarantine Selfie. Once you get those in, we'll announce another $50 gift card to the place of your choice next week.
Awesome. Thank you. And Sean and Lauren, we'll be reaching out to you guys with whatever you want to get, basically, whatever business you'd like to support. We'll get you over your gift card, your winnings later this week. Now, I'd like to talk for a couple minutes because there's been so much information out in the media. I think some of us, our heads are just spinning. And I want to take a minute to just talk about the CARE Act stimulus package. This is a very robust package. The last time that we came to you and did a video, it had just come out. And now the information is actually starting to trickle down and we're starting to see what's the actual impact of the items in that $2 trillion stimulus package. In the reality of it, it's going to affect the vast majority of Americans. So people who are watching this video right now, our past clients and customers and our family and friends, there is a strong probability that you may be entitled to and may benefit from some of the protections built into this package. Many of which you may have heard terms thrown around, like the PPP, which is the Payroll Protection Program to help small businesses cover payroll expenses. It's a forgivable loan or could be a forgivable loan from the government. Also, you've heard of the SBA, which is who's actually funding and including all of these loans to small business owners. You've also heard of EIDL, which is the Emergency Injury Disability Loan, which is a $10,000 completely forgivable grant. And you may have heard of different options like being able to waive student loan debt, or not waive it, but defer it. As well as you might be entitled to some stimulus checks, some money that's going to be coming to you based on your earnings and the number of children you have and how you filed your tax return. That's all really important stuff and very well may apply to you. And if you have questions, we do have resources to answer those questions, including a bunch of content we're going to attach to this email and onto our social media page, where there's going to be website links and explanation and simple videos that you can really digest this information palatably. We're going to be putting that out with this video, so definitely tune into that. But what I want to talk to you specifically about are the three things we're hearing a lot about in the marketplace right now, and that's for homeowners who are in a hardship based on the COVID-19 epidemic, the pandemic, and basically being able to either forbear, defer, or to do a loan modification on their existing mortgage. Guys, I can't emphasize to you enough, if this is something you're thinking about because you are worried about being able to make a mortgage payment on an investment property, on your primary residence, it doesn't matter. Reach out to Peyton or myself. We want to talk to you about it because even though the government has an incredibly generous forbearance option in their stimulus package, not every loan is backed by the government. Okay, so you may not have a government-backed loan, and if that's the case, I don't want you calling your company, your lender, your servicer, asking for a forbearance, and that not being the best thing for you. So definitely tune in. There's some information that we're including. I don't want to go into detail because it would take me an hour just to go through all the differences, and I've been training on this every day with our agents, letting them know what the different options are. But just know you're not alone, and it's better if you ask a question. Don't be embarrassed. We know this is going to be temporary before we get back to how it should be, and we are resources. We spend all of our time researching this stuff, so don't hesitate to reach out to Peyton and myself.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, as always, we're accessible via social media, email, text. My number is 703-565-8462. It's my direct cell phone line. If you have any questions or concerns, one of us is always able to help you. We have a staff as well that can support that and send emails for you and reach out to the right people to make sure you're making the right decisions or the best decisions for you. So just let us know.
Absolutely. And kind of to piggyback off of this whole support theme where we want to be a resource and available to you, Peyton and I put our heads together and said, how can we help, right? How can we help someone? And we know we're seeing tons of stories out there. We know that there's people in our local community and people that have probably been affected that you guys know. Maybe you yourselves have been affected somehow by this virus. And what we want to do is Peyton and I have decided we're going to put together a support program to find a family or someone who's in need, who's kind of critically in need in this moment where their life is not going the way that they wanted to, and we would like to give back. So I'll have Peyton talk a little bit about some of the things that we want to put together, but essentially we want to create a care package for an individual who you guys nominate or let us know. And we'll be doing that through a Google link. We'll be sending that out in this email, and you can nominate someone and why you think that they should be, why they should benefit from this. I wish we could do it for everybody, but we want to be able to at least say we help one person, and maybe we can continue to do that and grow. But Peyton, talk a little bit to us about some of the ideas and things that we might be putting in this care package.
Yeah, so obviously we want to be sensitive to the individual's needs and provide as much for what is going to be most beneficial for them. So what we were ultimately going to start with is a care package of cleaning supplies, toilet paper, maybe some sundries, things like that, as well as gift cards to local vendors, simple stuff like Walmart, Target, grocery stores, things like that, Amazon Prime, just to make sure that the flow of goods and services can continue to move them through this period. But if they have any specific needs, feel free to reach out. You can DM us on social media, Instagram or Facebook. Hit us up. We both have personal pages as well. You can always ping us there. My email address, Peyton, Payton, at PearsonSmithRealty.com. Just reach out to us. Tell us a little bit about them. You can call or text to whatever you want to do. And we're going to help kind of just reach out. We're going to select one of those people we feel is most in need and try and personally drop something off to them once we end this initiative.
Yep. And
so
we are
really
looking for that. Yeah, and we're looking for that commitment by April 20th. So by April 20th, we want to have identified the family, have it all put together so that we can deliver that to them shortly after that date. So if you have somebody, please get that information together, share it with us. My email, richard.bridges@PearsonSmithRealty.com, and of course my cell phone, 571-480-1333. And you guys can also reach out to me on social media as well. Peyton and I are working together on this, and we really want to help those in need. So that's awesome. Thank you guys so much for all your support. We really appreciate everybody reaching out and complimenting our first video that we put out. I know this one's a little bit longer than we had intended, but there's so much going on, and we just want you guys to know you're not alone. We're here for you. We're in your corner, and I genuinely mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thanks, Peyton, for being on with us today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for watching our video, and we'll be back with more next week.
Y'all have a good one.